Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park Film Reviews. And today we are going to be looking at a box set that I recently purchased off of eBay. And I am really, really, really happy with this box set. I am a huge fan of this series. I don't think that there's a bad film in the batch. Some are better than others, but I'm looking forward to the new one coming out this year. I just hope they change the title. But let's take a look at what I got. So I I kept finding at Dollar Tree like DVDs for different parts of this series, and I'm like, nah, there's got to be like a box set or something out there. And so I just didn't purchase them. And I was on eBay and I said, well, let me take a look to see if there's a box set. And there is. And I found one that was used, that was in good condition, and I'm very happy with it. The person kept really good care of it, so the thing looks brand new. Uh, but it is the Paranormal Activity, the Ultimate Chills collection. Look at that. That box is cool. Love that. It's kind of made it look like a video. I mean, it's got even the stuff up here, a little bit of like static down here for like tracking. Oh, I actually didn't notice this. This is like bubble. It's like bubbled. This isn't, but Paranormal Activity is. So that's cool. And then its side. What's that on its side? Oh, that's like an eye camera. Like one of those like eyeball cameras. And then these are the Blu-rays. Yeah, these are all Blu-ray. So this is awesome. And so it's from Paramount. Yeah, Paramount Pictures. And what I'm going to be doing today is just looking at the box set itself. I'm not going to be reviewing or ranking or anything. Jonathan Moody and myself, at some point on Horror Film Lovers, will probably be watching all of these, reviewing each one individually, and then we'll be ranking them. So this is just looking at the box set. And if you're a fan of this series, I highly recommend this box set. So let's pull them out. Okay. And it comes with this sticker. It says this house is monitored by PA, Paranormal Activity. There we go. And then this was on the box, and I always keep this type of stuff. So I just keep it in the box with the Blu-rays. So for now, we'll put these over here. And let's see, how should I do this? Okay, like that. So here's the first one, Paranormal Activity. And it's back. And what I want to look at here are the special features. So it includes the theatrical trailer and the unrated version with alternate ending never seen in theaters. So the theatrical edition is rated R. The unrated version is unrated. So you get two versions, which is pretty awesome. And oh, what are they? Okay, there it's a double-sided insert. So let's see here. Oh, I don't really have to look at that. I can look at this. Oh, okay. So they do the excuse me. They do the poster over here. And then this is the DVD, the Blu-ray sleeve or insert. So you could choose which one you like. I normally don't, even if I like this side better, I normally won't flip them and put them in because I don't want to crease the actual like insert in here. Oh, looks like it redeem your digital movies. So this one is Paranormal Activity 1 and 2, and then this is Marked Ones and Ghost Dimension. So I don't know if you can, how easy that is to see. There we go. That might be better. And then if anybody wants them, here they are. So, oh, then this is 3 and 4. There's stuff on the back. I'm trying to get it. And then this is Next of Kin, and then the documentary. So let's put these back like they're supposed to be. Okay. And each film is on its own Blu-ray, which is nice. So that's Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity 2. Oh, here's its side for the first one. And then so part 2 and its side. Got its back. And on this one, it says Blu-ray. Theatrical version, unrated version, exclusive found footage. Does this one say Blu-ray, or does it just say... No, it just says includes theatrical version, unrated version, and alternate ending you've never seen in theaters. So, yeah, so this one actually says Blu-ray. Theatrical version, unrated version, exclusive found footage. So once again, you get 2 different versions of this. Yeah, theatrical version is R, unrated version is unrated. And we'll take a look at the inside here. So these are probably going to all be the poster or some form of the poster. All right, there we go. Oh, excuse me, allergies. Okay, so that's part 2. And then we have part 3. Its side. And this is, once again, it says Blu-ray. That's interesting. I don't know why the first one doesn't. Maybe these are things that you can only get on the Blu-ray, but on the first one, you could also get it on DVD. But it's a Blu-ray, theatrical version, unrated version, and then something called Lost Tapes. Theatrical is the R-rated, and then unrated is unrated. It's cool that they're giving you 2 different versions of the film. This is nice. Get this back in here, right? So it doesn't miss anything. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's part 3. This is part 4. Got its side. Back. And it says Blu-ray, you get the theatrical version and unrated version, plus the recovered files. includes the recovered files not seen in theaters, with nearly 30 minutes of raw, unedited activity discovered inside the house. So that's what the recovered files is. Huh, does it say that for these? Just says includes footage not shown in the theaters. Nothing on part 2. Nothing on the first one. So, okay. And of course, the theatrical is R, the unrated is unrated. I liked all these movies. Like I said, there's ones I like more than others, but that's, my all-time favorite series is Chucky. So from like Child's Play all the way up to the TV series, I don't think there's a bad movie. I'm a huge fan of the Saw films. I don't think that there's really a bad Saw movie. And of course, Silent Night, Deadly Night. I'm a big fan of that series too. And yeah, just I don't think that a lot of these series have bad movies. They're just some are just better than others. So, which is nice. Okay, so that's part 4. And then part 5 is the marked ones. So Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. I thought this was a good idea for them to do because parts 1 through 3 made a lot of money. Part 4 dipped. It was the first one that did not make a lot of money. So this is more for like a Hispanic audience, that it deals with like a Hispanic like family, and kind of goes off of their superstitions and things. And I thought that that was a good idea to kind of pull away from what they were doing, make something different, but yet still follows the other movies. And then they could kind of maybe circle back around to, back to what they were originally doing. So I enjoyed this one. And this one has, well, this one says Blu-ray Plus special editions. Theatrical version, unrated version, and found footage. And theatrical version is R, unrated is unrated. Just as an idea. So the rated version, so the theatrical version is 84 minutes, while the unrated version is 100 minutes. That's a difference. So I'm going to go back and take a look at these. So let's look at the first one. If they, so it looks like theatrical is 86 minutes, but they don't tell you how long the unrated one is for the first film. Okay. So don't know about that. Part 2. Well, now they tell you, okay, so R rated is 91, unrated is 98. That's for part 2. I don't know why they don't tell you for the first one. So the unrated versions are longer, not just by like a couple minutes. So part 3, rated like theatrical version, is 83, unrated is 93. So it's 10 minutes longer. Most of these are like 10 minutes longer. Part Part 4 rated theatrical version is 87. Unrated is 96. Wow. Okay. And then, like I said, for the marked ones, theatrical is 84. Unrated is 100 minutes. Wow. Okay. So let's see what the next one is. So this is part 5. So part 6, that's the Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension 3D. Oh, did we look inside? I don't think we did. For the marked ones. Every once in a while, you got to mix it up. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then just go back to the formula. So I thought it worked with this one. Okay, then Ghost Dimension. Here's its side. So let's see what this has. Oh, this is a 2-disc. So disc 1 Blu-ray 3D has the theatrical version, deleted scene in 3D. Then disc 2, it says Blu-ray plus special editions, theatrical version, unrated version with alternate ending, lost footage. So it looks like you can see the theatrical version in 3D, but the longer version, the unrated one, is not in 3D. And of course, you need a 3D TV, you need the glasses and stuff like that. So let's see here. So the rated theatrical version is 87, and the unrated is 97. So God, like 10 minutes. Theatrical version is rated R, unrated is unrated. So here's the two. So it looks like, so you get the theater version and the unrated version on this disc in 2D, and in this disc it says Blu-ray 3D. So this would be the theatrical version on this disc here. So interesting that it's pretty much the same picture as like the front and the, just slightly altered, I guess, for the box set. Okay. So that's nice that you get the 3D version. Now, the next one is the newest one that they made. It was supposed to go to the theaters, but because of COVID, it sat on the shelf for a little bit, and then they eventually released it on Paramount Plus. This is one that I have not seen yet, but everything I've seen of it kind of says that I would like it. So I'm just going to go along with I like it. And it's Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. And I've heard this is a standalone movie. The only thing that's the same is like the demon or like evil presence that's in the other movies is in this. But there's no Katie, there's no, like, none of the other characters are in this. It's a self-contained film. There is a new one that I believe is already made. It was supposed to come out, well, they were supposed to be giving a release date of it. Right now, it's just called Paranormal Activity: The Other Side, which I think is awful, since we do have Poltergeist 2: The Other Side. So I hope that they give it a different subtitle. But I've heard that that one goes back to the other films. So like Katie's in it, and it has a lot more to do with the series. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's supposed to be sometime this year, but like I said, no date on that. And that comes from the director of the first film, who's been the producer on like all of these. So I'm going to take it as kind of fact. We're just waiting for it to come out. This one I do want to see because I think it deals with like Amish people and they're hiding something, and that she's going to look for her mom. So this has, as far as like special features, just deleted scenes. So there is just the R-rated version. There is no unrated version. And it runs 98 minutes. So this runs, the R-rated version of this runs as long as all the other unrated versions. So that's cool. But yeah, I definitely want to see this. So this is actually one of the reasons why I bought this, because I think you can find this on DVD, but this is the only way, this box set, of getting it on Blu-ray, unless maybe somebody's breaking the setup. But I don't think you can find this on Blu-ray. All of these are done exactly, the same way. So they're all made for this box set. So I don't think you could just walk into a Walmart or a Best Buy or something, and find this on the shelf. I think you have to, like I said, you have to buy the box set. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted it. Once I saw that this was included, I didn't want the DVD. I wanted the Blu-ray of it. So, and of course, as we know, COVID like messed everything up. So as far as movies go. Yeah, so this is just like a big picture. Okay. Okay. So we'll put that back in there. So now this is cool. It comes with an extra disc, and it's called Unknown Dimension: The Story of Paranormal Activity. When I first saw this, I thought it was just, because it shows a picture from the first movie. I thought it was just a documentary on the first film, but it isn't. It goes through the entire series, basically up to Ghost Dimension. So the first paranormal film all the way up to Ghost Dimension. It's about 100 minutes long. It's not, let's see, just to make sure, well, 94 minutes. It's not rated. So are there any special features on here? No, it does not look like it. So it looks like this box set came out only a couple of years ago, 2021. So what it is that it actually covers, like I said, all the films except for Next of Kin. Because they were making Next of Kin when all of this was happening. And so if you get this and you watch this documentary, which is really good, stay through the credits, because then there is, either midway through or at the end, there's about I want to say, 5 or 10 minute behind the scenes of Next of Kin, where they do talk to like the director, the cast, they talk about the film. And so they just put it on at the very end. So it's nice. So this technically does cover all the movies up to Next of, including Next of Kin. So it's definitely worth getting. I don't know if I showed. And then what do they have for inside here? It's nice that they do this even for the ones that aren't theatrical. I really love finding these box sets. I think I love box sets, especially when everything is in them. But then, of course, if that new one comes out, then there's no room in the box, so it just has to sit next to it. So I looked on IMDb for the director of the first film, the creator of Paranormal Activity, and the guy's only directed 2 movies. He's produced like a bunch of stuff, all the Paranormal Activity films. He's a producer. The Insidious movies. I mean, it's which Jonathan Moody and myself will be reviewing next after the Conjuring films. We'll be moving into the Insidious movies, and we're going to be watching and reviewing those as how the films would come out on like a timeline. So starting from their original date. So I think we're watching them like part 3, then 4, then 1, then 2. So we're going to see if that continuity works. We did all the Conjuring films, and it doesn't really work. They retcon a lot of stuff, but the director is the producer on those. He's also the well, let me show this. So I picked this up, not really even realizing that it was him, and it's Area 51. So this is the only other movie the director, Oren Peli, I think is how you say his last name, directed. Like I said, otherwise he's produced a ton of stuff. I watched The River when that was on TV. That was like I guess maybe a mini series because it never got a second season. And this is okay. I can understand why it didn't catch on like Paranormal Activity. He's one of the writers on it. It's still Paramount. Jason Blum is one of the producers, or is the main producer. But it's about a group of friends that decide to break into Area 51 and what they find, and it's all found footage. So this director seems to like found footage. That's what he mostly seems to do, our found footage stuff. There's no special features listed on this. It is rated R. If you're a completist like myself, it's nice to have all this stuff. And this isn't bad to have in your collection, but you may not watch it more than once, maybe twice if a friend is curious or something like that. The other one that I have that he has produced is the Chernobyl Diaries. And that's also found footage. About a group of kids that are going to, the city which was evacuated because of the disaster. And of course, they get attacked and killed and all that type of stuff. Here it says up here, Oren Peli, creator of Paranormal Activity. They should get the Blu-ray, DVD, and like an ultraviolet copy. It's a combo pack. Yeah, there's the thing right there. Includes alternate ending. I like this. It's a lot better than, and I have it sitting right here, and I'm gonna grab it. It's a lot better than this piece of shit. This is crap. I really did not like this movie. Except I like the location, which is the only reason why I'm keeping it. So if you ever find yourself having to make a decision, this is the one you want to go with. Skip this. So it was, oh God, was it bad? I was so mad while watching it. I did do a review for it, which should be coming up probably next month over on Indie Film Café. And that's Jonathan and Paul over there. And that's my my reviews that I do for them once a month for reviews after midnight. But let's take a look at this. Blu-ray special features, alternate ending, URI's Extreme Tours infomercial, plus Chernobyl conspiracy viral video. Find out the real facts behind the Chernobyl tragedy, and then additional scene. Another one to recommend is the miniseries for Chernobyl. That is really good. And then the guy who did a lot of the I guess like he's like the production designer from that is now working on The Last of Us, which is why it looks so good. Unfortunately, my only complaint with this is that most of the people that are in it, like the characters, are annoying, and you kind of can't wait for them to die. So, and it is rated R. Use it without it. And inside you got the DVD and the Blu-ray. So DVD, Blu-ray. And this one's Warner Brothers, while everything else was Paramount. So I just find the Chernobyl story to be fascinating. It's 1986 is when it happened. When I graduated high school. I'm old. So yeah, so that's it. So outside of the box set, we got Area 51 and Chernobyl Diaries. I think they're both worth picking up if you like this filmmaker or producer's stuff. And then of course, the box set. Such a nice look at that. I love that. So if you like this series and you like box sets, this is definitely one to pick up. So all right, so that's it for this one. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. If you can like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. Let me know what your favorite Paranormal Activity film is down below. And I'm not going to tell you mine because you'll have to wait until Jonathan and I do our video. But I'd be curious to find out yours. So, but I guess that's it. Thanks. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.